So Merry Christmas everyone, let's begin. So in a mixing bowl, I'm going to add in the egg whites and whisk this well. If you're interested in baking, you need to invest in a hand mixer like this. It's really helpful. Just beat this for about 30 seconds. It'll turn frothy. That is when you start adding in powdered sugar. You need to add it gradually. All the ingredients are in the description box below. Please check it out. Beat this. Again add in powdered sugar and beat this for about 2 to 3 minutes. So the texture will change from this flowy frothy to a creamy kind of consistency like this. This is when you stop. Okay, keep this aside. Now in a separate bowl, I'm going to add in the egg yolks, the vanilla extract, mix in once. Here I'm going to add in a bit of water. Again mix. I'm going to pour this mixture into the initially beaten mixture. I'm going to combine this very well. Now keep this aside. Now in a separate bowl, I'm going to add in the dry ingredients, adding in all-purpose flour, baking powder, as well as cocoa powder. Okay, just combine this once. Now add it into the wet ingredients and whisk it. I would recommend you to first whisk it once with a normal manual tool and then use the beater, otherwise the powders will jump everywhere. Okay, and you can just scrape the sides which have not been mixed well with a spatula like that, and you can completely mix it together. There's nothing to beat into a frothy texture or something. It's just required to mix it until you get this kind of consistency. Now I've already prepared in a baking tray with butter paper lined on it. You can stick some water, add some water and stick the paper so that it stands in place. Add this mixture into the baking tray and pat it once to remove the air bubbles if any. And I'm going to bake this for about 20 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. Okay, now while that's baking, in another cooking vessel, I'm going to add in the egg yolks. To that, I'm adding in powdered sugar, mix that once, and then I'm going to add in the flour. Just mix it manually like that with the beater itself. To help me combine the mixture together, I'm adding in some milk and I'm going to combine this all well. Now I'm going to add in the remaining powdered sugar and I'm going to whisk this with my manual tool like this. Okay, just combine all well and keep it on stove on low flame and allow this to cook on low flame while mixing it in intervals. Now in a separate dry bowl, I'm going to add in the butter and just just make it into a smooth texture like this. And now you can see it is starting to boil, so just keep on whisking it so that it doesn't stick to the base. Our cake is also ready. You can do a toothpick test, it comes out clean. Now allow this to cool down on its own. Now you can see that the mixture is boiling well for about 3 to 4 minutes. Now you turn off the flame and add this mixture into the softened butter like this. Combine all this well and refrigerate this for about, at least if you refrigerate 3 hours, if you chill it, it's like 1.5 hours. Okay. Now in a separate vessel, I'm going to add in cream and powdered sugar. And this requires a lot of time. Whisk this continuously, for about 15 minutes. It will turn into the texture of whipped cream. Keep that aside. So basically the whipped cream, the buttercream and the cake should cool down. Okay, then only we'll start this layering. Now I've transferred the chocolate cake onto a plate like this, removed all the butter paper from the top as well as the sides. Add in the buttercream and the whipped cream on top, just be rough. Okay, there's nothing like you need to add. Allow the mixture to flow down and takes the shape of its own. You can add in the grate in some chocolate, dark chocolate on top of this. If you have a tool to lift it up like this, well and good. Otherwise you can do the same with 2 dosa ladles like this. Just pick the cake up, allow the extras to just flow down, and we need to refrigerate this for about 3 hours or chill for about 1 hour. Now what we do, we are going to cut off the sides to make it look better. All right. So cut it into a square shape. So the buttercream is so soft and melty that once it's out from the fridge, it starts to melt on the cake. So that is how you get that textury kind of flowy on top of the cake. Just informing. All right, so your Christmas cake is ready to be served, and it is super tasty, super delicious. And you can try out this recipe. Yes, there is just one chocolate layer, but the layers of cream and that buttercream is just beautiful. Okay, just go try out this recipe, and please leave a comment in the section down below how you liked it. And guys, Merry Christmas, and I'll see you guys next time in my other videos, and happy holidays. Take care. Bye bye.